Good morning, good afternoon or good evening whenever you are watching this. I'm Autumn Blossom and welcome back to the channel. So when this video goes up, it should be the first Saturday of the new year. 2021 is here. I really hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and a lovely new year. 2020 was a weird one, and from the looks of it, 2021 is gonna be hard too. So the video that I wanted to upload last week is going to be this one. It's just my New Year's resolutions and what I want to do. When I started this channel, I did make a video similar to this, and I'll link it above, and I hardly reached any of the goals that I set myself. Obviously, we can blame the situation that we found ourselves in, but I probably wouldn't have got most of them done anyway. So I put a very high bar last year. So this year I am slimming it down and kind of keeping in mind how likely it is that we'll be locked up in our own homes again and things like that. I have other goals that I'm not going to share with you because they're nothing to do with books or writing. Like I did at the beginning of my time on YouTube. I do have a couple specific things that are for writing and reading. So without further ado, let's get on with the list. So just to quickly key you in, as you all know, I'm finished one book that's in the drafting process, and I'm currently writing the second book to that book. So from now on, I'm going to be calling it the Golden Shadow series, and that's when I refer to it. So book 1, book 2, Golden Shadow series. So one of my goals this year is to at least get the outline to the second book done, and at most a full first draft. This year I've really focused mainly on one world, and I've really been reluctant to get into the second book because I felt like my first draft wasn't, I felt like the first book wasn't complete, and I realised that it's going to be years until I'll be happy with the first draft, so I might as well write the second book and edit them together rather than worrying about it. So yeah, I also want to start a new story, whether or not it's a series or whether or not it's just a one book wonder, I don't know. I realised that I've really put all my eggs in one basket, and I have decided that I don't want to do that anymore. So the reason that I've kind of given myself such a small goal for the second book in Golden Shadow series is because I want to focus on a completely new story this year. You guys will be able to completely follow me along the road of it, whereas when I started this channel I already had the world built already for the first book in the Golden Shadow series. I don't have any specific goals for this new story. Like I don't have a goal for the first draft to be done or anything along those lines. I just want to start something new because I really want to focus on world building and actually plot it out properly with the skills that I've learned in 2020. So fingers crossed. I do have an idea of what I want to write. So yeah, look out for videos based around that. My third goal for 2021 is to travel more. And obviously with the way that the world is currently, I don't think it is the smartest idea to travel outside of my country. As of right now, that obviously could change if if it gets completely eradicated, then sure, why not? But me and Adam are saving up to travel Japan for a month anyway, so going to Mexico for a week is going to cost a bit of money, whereas going to Scotland for a break is not going to cost as much. So that that's something I want to do a bit more, because there's quite a lot of places within Britain that I haven't actually seen. So yeah, travelling around my own country a little bit more for like mini breaks rather than long periods of time. That way I can save money without feeling like I've not gone anywhere for the year. Then my fourth goal for this year is to read a minimum of 50 books. Now, some of you crazy people out there are reading like 150, 200 books a year, and you are the people that I look up to. Like, I want to be you completely, but I get so latched onto series and books. I get so latched onto books that once I've finished it, I always end up in a book slump. I'll read like 3 books and then I won't read anything for a month. In 2020, I managed to read 21 books.
Oh, what a lie!
The year before that, I think I only read like 10. So this year, I would minimum 50, max how many ever I want, you know? But I really want to get through my to be read book, like my TBR list, because it's growing too much. There's too many. This way I feel like I'll be able to dip in and out of different genres and different age groups, and widen my horizons of how people write, and hopefully that will affect how I write this year. My final goal this year, that will be mostly shown on this channel, is to learn a new hobby. Now, I have a few ideas of what I want to do, but nothing's set in stone. I just want to find a new hobby or learn something new. Last year, I believe I said that I wanted to learn Japanese, and that, yeah, didn't go very well. Like, I know bits, but I'm not one for teaching myself. I know that now. And sure, I might take I do plan to get some online lessons and do a course on the language, but I want to start something completely new and learn it properly, you know, delve into this hobby. Be it 3D modelling or coffee art, I don't know. But right now I feel like my world revolves around writing and reading, and I just want to add little bits and pieces in there. It could be anything crafty, I don't know yet. So if you have any ideas of what kind of hobbies I should take up, please leave them down below, that would be great. I would love to see what people think I should do, because that would be quite amusing. Maybe doing a whole new series on me trying different hobbies or skills. There are other things that I want to do this year, like work more on my social media, so my Instagram, for instance. I started out as a Bookstagram account. Obviously I am more on the writing side, and I need to make a bit more of an interactive area there for you lot to be a part of. But for now, thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, leave a like and a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified every time I upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.